We've made American pancakes, we've made Japanese pancakes, now we're gonna make Taiwanese pancakes. Do you wanna see a cool graphic about taking a trip to Taiwan? Gosh, that'd be fun. You're gonna love these green onion or scallion, wherever you're from, based pancakes. So our graphic went to Taiwan. I'm still here in my tiny home with you now. So we're here in my tiny home. We're gonna make a Taiwanese pancake because you know what? We did a Japanese pancake, an Okonomiyaki. Right there, see that picture? That's what it looks like. There'll be a link at the end so you can go to that video and watch it. And it's just fun to say, Okonomiyaki, Okonomiyaki. This one is a Taiwanese pancake. It's a green onion, scallion, depending where you're from, pancake. It's also called, so if you say it in Taiwanese, it looks like it's really fun to say. Couldn't get there, tried, decided not to, and call it a green onion / scallion pancake. That's what we're gonna do right now. Flour in our bowl, salt in our bowl. We're making the dough up first because it's gotta rest, and then we'll get the filling ready. Little sugar, just makes it sweet. Gonna mix that up, and we're gonna add hot water. And as always, the full recipe will be in the description, so you don't have to try to follow along and read my measuring cup as I'm dumping in. Once it gets all incorporated, we're getting in there with our hands, and we're gonna mix it into a nice dough. It's gonna go really fast for you. Whew. Okay, now that we got all that flour mixed in, we need to let this dough rest, and then we're gonna come back to it and knead it. Now we're gonna make our roux, I guess is what it's called. It's essentially a roux, and this is gonna go inside the pancakes. We just got some melted butter. We've got some flour and a little Chinese 5-spice. And it's going to look pasty, but that's okay because that's what we want. Move that aside. Let's get our green onions ready, or scallions. It depends where you live. I don't know what everybody calls them. I call them green onions, but they're essentially the same thing, a green onion and a scallion. I don't want to use all this white part because I want the vibrancy from the green. So these, I'm not going to throw them away. I'm just going to put them aside and use them in a vegetable stock. And since these are fairly small, there's no need to cut them in half. If you've got the bigger scallions, bigger green onions, just slice them in half because you don't want a big, huge chunk of scallion in your pancake. Ooh, look at how nice that knife works. I sharpened it. Oh my gosh, crying a little bit, but it's okay. All right, back to our dough. We're gonna knead that dough. Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? About 100 times. Little flour, just so the dough doesn't stick. Not a lot, just a little bit. Hey editor, would you mind just, nobody wants to see this. Whew, I don't know about you, but I am tired. This is the consistency you want. You want it to just kind of give away at your finger, but pop back up. We're gonna take this and we're gonna divide it into 4s because this recipe makes 4 Taiwanese pancakes. Take these little guys and roll them into like little balls. Look at that, 4 balls. We're gonna brush a little bit of oil onto our mat now because we're gonna roll out one of these and start frying them up. I just don't want it to stick. You could use flour, but I recommend oil because otherwise if you use too much flour, that dough is going to dry out. And we roll. And you want this thin, like paper thin, even thinner than that. You want it like, I don't even know, like rice paper thin. We're shooting for a rectangle. When in doubt, flip it out. Is that a saying? Oh, it's whip it out. Well, when in doubt, because you want it to go this way. I don't know how to say the words because you want it longer than you want it wide. And that is how you want it. You can see through it. Perfect. Remember that roux we made? You're gonna take that and you're gonna paint it on. Just smear it all over. Smear, smear. You don't want it real thick. It's basically the flavor you want and not the texture, and it's gonna help hold our green onions onto our dough. As far as the green onion go, you can put on as much or as little as you like. I have enough here for 4, and that's all I need. Now the fun part, we're gonna roll. And you don't want to roll too tightly because you want it to be light and fluffy. Pinch your end, and then we're gonna roll like a cinnamon roll. And that is number 1. Let me get my other 4 ready, and then we'll move on. All right, now that we've got those 4 done, we're gonna move them out of the way, get our pan ready to go, and then we're gonna smash them good. Put a little bit of oil in our pan. You don't need a lot because we're not like shallow frying them. We're just frying them. Shall we smash? I think we shall. And then roll. You want to roll it out thin, almost to the same size as your skillet. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. You can smell that 5 spice in there. You can smell the scallion for sure. And in it goes. While that one is cooking, let's get your other ones ready to go. Oh, it's just satisfying. Those are ready to go. You want to cook it until it's golden brown, and then we'll flip it. So I'm just going to kind of peek at it. Not quite there. Almost. I think we're there. And flip. Ooh, how simple is this? And these, you can do so much with it. You can eat it as is. Put a little, some pickled ginger on it would be good. A little Japanese mayonnaise soy sauce mix would be good. Or you can even take it, put it in, make it like into like a pita, like a flatbread sandwich, and put some kind of vegetable mixture in there. Make a gyro with it. Some lamb, some tzatziki would be amazing, or just eat it as is. It's going to be great no matter what you do with it. Golden brown and delicious. We're just gonna keep going and get those other 4 cooked up. In between each one, just add a little bit of oil to your pan. That way it just keeps them from sticking, and it helps give them that golden brown goodness. These are taking, it seems like about maybe 3 to 4 minutes per side. That's it. 4 rolled out, 4 cooked, and we're done. Now, we're gonna tear ours apart and dip them into some hummus. And if you wanna know how we made that hummus, check out my video. I believe it's a short on how we made hummus. It is amazing. But you know what, in the comments below, let me know what you did with yours. Did you just eat them as they are? Did you turn them into a sandwich? Did you dip them in something? Hit me up in those comments and let me know. Be sure to like the video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna tear into one and take a bite. Maybe we should go from this end because, you know, this end's hot. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Are you ready? Oh gosh, that's still really hot. Oh, look at that. It just wants to tear open. It just literally wants to tear completely apart. It is so, look at the flaky. Can you see the flakiness? Oh, look at that. Right there. That's a bite right there. Oh wow. Yep. You get that 5 spice. You get the scallion. It's light, it's flaky, it's doughy. It's not good. Well, you know what? Like I said, let me know in the comments below what you did with yours. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, bye. Like legit, delish.